And our third and final category for Madeline is the casual glam look for spring '08. And within this classification, we're going to explore daytime looks that are evening inspired, really reminiscent of what we talked about back in New York with the 20s and the sort of flapper look with the long-waisted dresses coming back into style worn in the day. So when you're presenting this classification to your buyers, make sure that there's an understanding that these are not only dress-inspired shoes for glamorous looks during the day, but they're also all very denim-friendly. Within this category, you're going to notice the sweet perfs, the stars, the hearts, the diamonds, shown in several different silhouettes here. Got it down flat with the peep toe, with the bow and the metallic binding. We've got it shown up on another peep toe on a higher city stacked heel, again using some of the high shine leathers with patent detailing. You're going to see some of these looks that are able to cross over from classification, like for instance from casual glam into per se the super nature. And it's okay to have some of the shoes in one category and shift them around and make that connection, because from a consumer's perspective, she doesn't just adopt one trend, she'll adopt many. So the versatility within the line to be able to cross from one look to another is really what the consumer is looking for when we talk about 24/7 fashion and coast-to-coast fashion. Here on this wedge, again, we're looking at the perf detail. I think it's important when you're making your story to pair items up together to tell a story on perfs, on constructions, on toe shapes. You've got sort of a rounded toe, a squared off toe, and somewhat of an almond toe, done on a wedge, done on a heel, and done on a flat. And again, remembering to bring in some of what we had shown in New York in with this classification. The 80s sort of glamorous look that we spoke of in New York works wonderful in this classification as well. You've got your pointed toe, patent pump paired up with the glamorous detailing on the rhinestones down low on the flat, opened up toe on this little wedge, very lacquered, high shine, very dressy, very daytime, and very denim. It's nice to see a classification that touches in on all the points that's important to the consumer's lifestyle. And remembering here to speak of the details, the importance of chain detailing when you're speaking of ready-to-wear and accessories. You're going to see a lot of this in belts and handbags. Again, the heart detail with the rhinestone. We're going to introduce this for you to merchandise with the shoes on a cell phone ornamentation that's going to be really nice for spring. And again, for the consumer, anytime you can glamorize or accessorize them, it's going to make a really powerful impact. Remembering when you're merchandising the shoes to make sure that there's always a story on the table. If you want to touch on patents, if you want to touch on metallic inspiration, if you want to touch on the perf story, I think it makes a more understandable story for the buyer when you're able to assort the shoes on the table as if they would be assorted at retail. Again, our key here is to sell through successful, fashionable shoes. They're going to make a powerful statement at retail and represent the brand in a powerful way.